This week, we're checking out a 2-bedroom, 2-bath in Brickell for $2,250. And if you've been following this series, then you would know that the average 2-bedroom in Brickell rents for around $2,600, making this price point of $2,250 a bit of a steal. The property we're viewing today is located south of 14th Street on Brickell Avenue, which has a lot of significance because this is the original Brickell. And over the years, Brickell has expanded to include other areas like the Shopping area, Brickell Village, and Brickell City Center. But this building is situated just outside of all of that. Some of my clients really love this area because of how much more reserved and quiet it is than its newer counterpart. But all in all, you're still within walking distance. So as always, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here to check out more weekly Miami property tour content just like this video, and help this video out by giving it a thumbs up and liking this video. All right, guys. Let's get started. Fortune House is a 29-story condo hotel development located in Brickell. It was completed in 1998 and comprises of 296 units ranging in size from 600 to 950 square feet. Because it is a condo hotel, owners have the benefit from renting the property short-term by enrolling in the hotel program, at which point the property can be rented daily. But if you're not okay with that, that's okay, because the building will also allow you to rent the property to a long-term tenant as well. As I mentioned earlier, the location is fantastic. Fortune House is conveniently located on the outskirts of Brickell Village and Brickell City Center at just a short 5 to 10 minute walk. The condo is nice and bright, and this property in particular has light wood style flooring, which really adds to make the space feel more airy. As we walk in, there are a few things that you will notice. For one, the mirrored walls in the living room, and the second is the Galley Kitchen. The reason I want to point these two features out is because the property is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at just 930 square feet, which is average for this area, but it is by no means a massive 2-bedroom condo. So these two features of the home really help to maximize the space and make it feel as open and as spacious as possible. And although you don't really get to see a lot of mirrored walls these days, and that's really just because a lot of people consider this style to be outdated. But for whatever reason, this look really plays well with the rest of the home. The light wood flooring and the white walls fit perfectly together to bring out the best out of this living room, and especially at just $2,250 per month, this is definitely one of the best 2-bedroom options you will get in the Brickell area. The views are mostly city, but you do get a sliver of water view, which again just further cements the value that this property brings you at this price point. What you would notice with Brickell is that unless you're going to be paying $5,000 plus, that you're not going to get much of a water view, and that's okay because the majority of residents who live in Brickell do so because of the walkability. But if you're looking for those unobstructed views of the bay at a reasonable price point, then check out my Edgewater property tour videos, as I believe Edgewater provides more value in that department than Brickell. Moving on, we get to the first of the 2 bedrooms. In this case, it's the master bedroom, made evident by the ensuite bathroom. Both bathrooms are pretty standard. They have a single sink vanity and a bathtub. As we make our way into the actual room, you will notice the same wood flooring continues throughout all of the rooms in the property, and together with the natural light that both windows bring, it continues the theme of making this room feel more spacious. Closets are not walk-ins, which is the only drawback that I have of this property. But again, they were working with very limited space, so you really have to pick and choose where that square footage goes, and in my opinion, they made the best use out of that space. The second room is very similar in size to the master bedroom. If anything, it may be a tad bit smaller, but honestly, not enough for you to really take notice. Both rooms have pretty much the same closet space, and obviously the biggest difference here is that this room does not have an ensuite bathroom. So for that, we have to make our way just outside of the room, and this bathroom will function as your guest bathroom. So like I mentioned earlier, this is pretty much identical to the master bathroom, from the sides to the finishes all the way down to the wall tiling. All in all, this property is a great option if you're looking to stay in the South Brickell area while not breaking the bank. The building, the finishes, and the amenities really make Fortune House a top contender at this price point. What did you guys think of Fortune House? And more importantly, how does this video stack up next to my other Brickell videos? If you haven't seen those, I'll go ahead and put them on the screen here so that you can continue your property tour search. And just as a friendly reminder, make sure you subscribe to the channel, become part of the Miami property tour community if you haven't done so already. And go ahead and gently tap like on this video if you found value. And as always, guys, thank you for making it this far. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all next week, and God bless.